My name is Sheldon Fraser and I represent our company South American Food Express based in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. Our company started 35 years ago with the import and distribution of fruits and vegetables out of the Caribbean. And throughout the years, as I said, it's 35 years ago that we started. We've of course grown and developed into a wider variety, a wider range of products focused on a bit more than only the Surinamese ethnic market. First of all, let me take this opportunity to thank Stamenya for inviting us again to be part of this amazing event, and let me start complimenting you guys on an event very well organized again.
I think there is some overlay between what we're trying to get to our events, which is innovation, right? So this is our theme, I would say. Innovation can come in many forms and we can talk about it, but certainly when you're open to sourcing something exotic, then there's going to be a certain area where that is the same and it overlays. There are many buyers who are a little bit shy about the exotic, about the logistics behind it, and it has to make sense. When does the exotic theme make sense, and what is not exotic and just cumbersome and complicated? Where is the difference?
No, exactly. It's funny that you mentioned that because, you know, what nowadays is the definition of exotic? Yeah. As I said, the world became much smaller. People are more well traveled throughout internet and so on. So at events like this, I've noticed that especially this year, the majority of the sellers that are here and that I spoke to are companies and products that are very much focused on innovation. I think this whole thing from Stamenya, and that's why we're so happy to be part of it, is the whole networking part. It starts with the informal networking dinner yesterday evening. You know what they say, the most important deals are made in informal settings. So that's where the first contact starts. It's all about the networking, and I promised them that I'll keep my eyes and ears open in Holland as well, within my network over there, and I asked them to do the same for me. So once again, you know, you make the contact, and if there's anybody within my network back there in the Netherlands that can do something with their products, okay. I mean, I don't have to benefit from it at all. I just bring them together, because I think that's something that Stamenya aims at as well with events like this. It's not only me, it's what can we be, you know, be for each other, what can we do for each other, how can we network and help each other, and that's exactly what we're trying to do in any way. Everybody
has the feeling I brought my business forward today. It's a very intense day, of course. How many meetings do you have today? 20,
my God, it started at 8 and I'm not finished yet. So after this, I still have 2 to go. But once again, that's the reason why we're here for. Yes. It's not a holiday. Yes. We're here we're on a mission. We're here with a purpose. So we don't mind. Actually, all of them that I spoke to today are so well prepared, and before you ask the questions, they start mentioning and confirming to you which certifications they have, and so on. So all the points that we go through in which a supplier should provide with before you can do business with them, are already on the table. You see that the sellers are very well prepared, and some of them even have prepared it so well that they have done it specifically for your company. So they come with examples because they've read our company profile as well, of course, and they know in which fields we're active. So they approach you with a custom-made proposal, for example, how a product could work for you, which is amazing. And as I said, with regard to what would they need to have in order to be able to do business with them, they supply you with all the certifications and so on. They start mentioning it to you before you ask for it. So they're very well prepared.
It's the third time you participated. When was the first time?
The first time was last year in Budapest as well, and the second time was in London.
In London, okay. So you see like a journey or a development in a certain direction of these shows?
Yes, as I said, especially with this one, it was probably because it's part of the team, but innovation is high on a high standard over here this year, which I like because that's exactly what I'm doing in my company at the moment. We're very much looking into, as I just mentioned, innovations and how does that fit in our future plans.
One more thing that touches a little bit on the core of your job, like the relationship between distributors, retailers, and brand owners. You work as a distributor, so basically you have to do some of the marketing and outreach for brands in your country. Obviously, that is your job. Do you feel that you can do that all alone, or do you feel like brand owners can also open new doors at events like this?
Oh, definitely. And it was also mentioned by numerous keynote speakers yesterday, the importance, the necessity of this, that you have to work together and that you have to work transparent, because you cannot do it alone. I mean, a brand owner cannot park his product in my company and expect me to move his boxes, for example, without any help from his side. So we need to become a team. I need to become an extended part of his company, and together we stand strong, and together we have to do it. So we need to be transparent. I don't mind to bring the brand owner in contact with my clientele, because I think that I know my market, he knows the technical aspects and so on of his product, and together we stand strong, and we can convince potential customers even easier and even more to work together. So, and I think the awareness is there as well. It's not always happening yet, but that has nothing to do with this event. But you see that in general, brand owners very often still think that they're done with the job once they found a potential distributor in a certain area. But that's just the beginning of the job. Together you have to work in order to make it successful.
That was very informative. Thank you
so
very much for your input and for your answers. And it was great to have you here. I think you're not even done yet.
No, I still have some meetings to go. The pleasure was all mine. And once again, thank you so much, Tamenya, for inviting us. And we're looking forward to the next event. Hopefully we may be part of that one again.
Well, we're going to be in your area, even closer in Copenhagen in September.
There you go.
So meet you there.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.